Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another Super Metroid Randomizer Accessible Tournament match. We've got a match 2 for you today between Crossproduct and Maisgueuh. Maisgueuh and Crossproduct just faced each other a little bit ago. Maisgueuh taking match 1, and now we're going to see a match 2. So I know Crossproduct's going to come out swinging. Maisgueuh's going to be doing Maisgueuh things, and hoping for another good match. Let me check real quick on the tracking situation. Not entirely sure. I think Daniel said that they would be back. I'm not entirely sure, but I guess I will track. Or unless Amadeus, if Amadeus is out there and knows how to track, maybe they could track until Daniel returns. But we're still, looks like Maisgueuh is ready. We're going to hold off until Cross is ready. Okay, yes, thank you, Amadeus. All right. All right, we are going to be kicking off here very soon, ladies and gentlemen. Crossproduct versus Maisgueuh match 2. If Maisgueuh takes this match, they will be moving on and Crossproduct will be removed from the tournament. If we take a quick look at the challenge, we can see exactly what we're going to be working with, depending on who is. But we're off. Now, our 2 runners are going to be making their way down through the parlor, into the climb, across Old Mother Brain Room, down the elevator, to the Morph Ball location. The Morph Ball location is going to have one of 4 items. If it's not the Morph Ball, then it's going to be one of 3 items. It's going to be the High Jump Boots, the Space Jump, or the Ice Beam. Which item do you use today? Last time it was Ice Beam. I'm feeling another Ice Beam start. I don't know about you guys. Get your guesses in chat. I'm feeling another Ice Beam start. We had an Ice Beam start last time, and Daniel Collins back just in time. Very nice. Yeah, I agree. Ice Beam is a fantastic start. It's the vanilla start. Bugs can't hide. You get the virtual high five today. Very nicely done. So with the Morph Ball start, that's going to put basically anything in the ceiling. And so that's always the really exciting part. It's out of logic what's in the ceiling right now. But it could be literally anything. So I'm curious to see what we get there. That's a missile tank with the Awakening missiles. And so our runners are going to check the 2 items there. Of course, they both are very skilled and are able to do the damage boost to get to the item. And so that's what we're going to see our runners do. Maisgueuh is going to get the first check here. But so far we've been 100% 100% vanilla. But there's a missile tank. French vanilla missile tank. If there's an E-tank off to the right side, I'm going to lose my mind. Okay, so these items accidentally just got swapped. They just got a little swappy swap. So now we're going to head on out. Unfortunately, again, as was the case in the last seed, we are not going to be able to check to the left of Morph. We're not going to be able to check Billy Mays. We're not going to be able to check Morph Ball. We're not going to be able to check Climb Supers. We're going to have to leave that on for another time. And that's one of the hardest decisions that a runner has to make. When do I route this back in? When is an effective time to route this back in? But now we're going to move to the climb. Thankfully, we didn't get Ice Beam this time, so we don't have to worry about unequipping, re-equipping, equipping Ice Beam. And so we're going to go pay a visit to the only check we have available to us, Bomb Trezo. And as mentioned before, this is most likely going to be power bombs. It can't possibly be anything else other than, of course, regular bombs, but 98.52% of the time it's going to be the power bombs. And so we're gonna go get a check to see what that is. We've had a few comments last race questioning if it could be screw attack or speed booster, because that could also give you logical progression through to pink and green Brinstar. However, the Alcatraz escape is not in logic, so therefore here are our power bombs. This will allow us to leave Alcatraz without doing the Alcatraz escape. And so far, pretty slow start. Very slow so far. No real progression. We'll see if Maisgueuh elects to skip 230 missiles again. It's a decision that they made last time, and they're gonna do it again. This is, I mean, it's a good play. Really, it is. But man, it could burn you if it does. Crossproduct's gonna go down and check 230 missiles here. If this is a suit, if this is something that's going to make quality of life easier, Maisgueuh's just making the same decisions they made last time. It's what won them the game, so why not continue to make it? But here we go. What is Cross? It's another missile tank. So Maisgueuh paying off, skipping this location twice in a row now. Very nice of them. Last match, they never even saw it ever again. And the double suits in the back of Gauntlet. This is an issue because we currently do not have any supers. And we do not have enough power bombs to get back there to get those supers. So those supers are just trolling our runners right now. It's never a good situation to be out of super. So I'm curious, where do you guys think our first in logic super pack is? Because Maisgueuh is about ready to pull off a trick that's completely out of logic. It's going to give him 4 item checks out of logic. The one under the bridge is in logic, and the 4 check behind the bridge out of logic. So if we find supers behind the bridge, that is an out of logic super, and not the super that was in chain. And it's a super. There's our first progression in progression supers there. So ooh, nice, a missile pack there. So Maisgueuh's not going to for missiles here. But you can already see what skipping the 230 missiles has done for Maisgueuh. Get him a little bit of a boost here. You're going to be able to make these checks quicker than Crossproduct, make their way down into the basement. And there's another super pack. Very nice. That's 2 super packs so far. We're going to get an item behind here. The Ron Pompey missiles. It's the screw attack. This is really important. When you get screw attack early like this, it really pushes me to think that there's something really... And there's a grapple. So, screw attack is progression for Gauntlet. And when I get screw attack really early, my first thought is something is chilling at the front end of Gauntlet. So that's something that our runners are going to have to keep in mind, as Maisgueuh here is going to pick up their super tag, super missile pack here. Crossproduct's going to pick up their screw attack. And screw attack is such a nice item to have early on. It's so OP. We're going to be able to ask, body anything that looks at us wrong. Basically, every enemy in the entire game is one shot. A one-shot kill with a screw attack. There really is nothing that can escape its power outside of mini bosses and regular bosses. But we're going to get a look at the basement item here. There are 2 items here. Maisgueuh did fall last time. Not going to fall this time. They fell, but they got themselves back up, jumping off the crumble blocks. But not going to fall this time. Crossproduct's going to get the super pack. Going to try and do a quick drop and jump through the bridge. Can they do it? Yes, they can. Very nicely done. And Maisgueuh is going to be making their way to the Edecoons item. As Crossproduct does a very nice moonfall. So here's a situation that in the last match I was talking about your power bomb conservation. Good thing is that they have screw attack. Ooh, spring ball. That's nice. That actually is an item that's going to serve Crossproduct more than it might Maisgueuh. Crossproduct is an absolute baller on Suitless. Oh, Maisgueuh falls. Okay, so power bomb conservation is extremely important. If you have 5 power bombs, I highly recommend going farming up to 5. Because the fire fleas drop basically 100% for power bombs, and the drops for power bombs anywhere in Pink Brinstar is absolute garbage. And so highly recommend making that farm. But Maisgueuh is going to be able to spend 1 power bomb instead of 2 here, opening up the yellow door and the entrance to the back of Mission Impossible here, as Crossproduct's making their way out of Edacoons. And here's where the screw attack is definitely a nice item to have. Just body these side hoppers, and it's a reserve tank at Mission Impossible. I'll give a bonus virtual high five to anyone who can tell me why it is called Mission Impossible. Do 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 do. Crossproduct laying some power bomb there as well. Gonna check Mission Impossible. Pick up super pack. Our runners, if you notice, are already sitting at 25 supers, and that's a really good number to have. And that's the full answer from Dash there. Go down and then back up through the ceiling. That is correct. Congratulations. If you're quick, you can actually get a jump back through the crumble blocks, and it's a fantastic trick. Very difficult, but it's really cool when you see it pulled off. Ooh, an X-ray. Crossproduct's gonna skip that for now. Wow, we just got a really nice sync. Look at this. Both runners having to farm for power bombs. Kind of what I was talking about. If any one of these runners went and got just 1 power bomb drop from the fire, they would not have to farm here. But Crossproduct actually gets that power bomb. Very nice. Maisgueuh, unfortunately, does not. Can it be done without high jump boost? That's a good question. Not entirely sure about that. All right, Maisgueuh actually got a power bomb as well, so that could have been much worse than it was, because farming for power bombs at Pink Brinstar is literally the worst. That's a missile tank. Missile tank. We're gonna go check the. Did Maisgueuh check Wavegate? Certainly they did, yeah. Did I just miss that? Looked like just a missile pack. But can anyone confirm? I really don't think they did. Because Maisgueuh came out of... I don't know. Well, if anything, it wasn't anything important, so... Okay, Crossproduct ends up taking the X-ray scope. Very nicely done. So here's the danger of coming into X-ray. These spikes do a lot of damage, and a lot of the times you can actually get knocked back and not have enough time to jump out of the way and take a double hit. And you could die very quickly, especially with the health that they have. But Maisgueuh is doing a fantastic job here today. And that's just a missile pack. So I find it very interesting, Maisgueuh making the decision to skip this location last time when they had the ability to check it, and it was a really good skip. They could have skipped this time as well, but this time chose not to. Oh, that's that hit I was talking about. If you don't jump in time, that could be very dangerous. Crossproduct also making the same play. Got a little high five from our runners here. And Maisgueuh making a logical, correct decision here. Our grapple beam puts all of right ship outside, of course, the Wreck Ship Reserve in Logic. So Maisgueuh's going for the baller play here. We'll see what Crossproduct elects to do. But this red tower climb here, a little shaky. This is a really good play by Maisgueuh. Because again, this is in Logic, so it's not like he's breaking Logic to do what he's doing. And routing-wise, it's always really nice to get Fantune out of the way, especially if you're coming up through Wreck Ship. You can do red tower. And there's a lot of checks in Wreck Ship. And here comes the... Oh, and Crossproduct's going down, so it's going to come down to our 2 routing decisions here. Crossproduct's going to go check Spazer Beam, go to Crade. There's 1, 2, 3 items at Crade. And then we're going to go down and check the high jump location, 3 items there. So we'll see what happens here. This is always exciting when you have 2 runners that are movement-wise pretty close to each other, making 2 completely different decisions that are both correct. Just both good decisions. Now it's just a matter of who made the right decision. Maisgueuh, okay, needs to be careful. Side hoppers do 80 or 70? I think 80? No. 80, yeah, 80. So would have had 9 health to work with, and that would have been death on the spike. So got out of there alive though. Gonna get our first look here at the Crade. That's a plasma beam. Very nice there for Cross. Picking up the plasma. This is a very powerful beam. Definitely a good beam to have if you want to pew some monsters with your laser beams. I'm not sure if Crossproduct will elect to do a hell run to ice. Did their stream freeze? I feel like their stream froze. I'm watching on the actual server. Yeah. Uh-oh. Crossproduct used a word that I cannot repeat on stream, followed by OBS. So, some issues with OBS to clarify. Just kidding. He said fudging. But yeah, some issues with OBS. Darn, no fun. And Maisgueuh's gonna go for a. Oh, what a god! Gets the CWJ. Just CWJ'd with grapple beam. But honestly, that was quicker than using grapple beam, because he would have had to jump down to pick up that super pack and then jump back up to do grapple across. So him just jumping across, bam, bam, CWJ, get the super and go. That was actually a little bit quicker. What a boss. Crossproduct's still frozen here. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Goose. Viable. Let's take a quick look-see. Might need to turn that up a little bit. Testing 1, testing 2. That's good. I just told Cross do a play-by-play for us. Frozen on stream, Kappa. Oh, he found Varia. So you're watching his... Oh, maybe I can do a reset here. You're gonna see Cross's stream go down for a moment here as I refresh. Oh, bam. I'm gonna snap it from existence. Bam. No. Alright, so Maisgueuh's taking on Fantoon. So with Cross finding Varia down below, that's pretty significant. It's not the end of the world, because if Maisgueuh finds Grav, it will be pretty significant as well. And we got Crossproduct entering the Lego section of the game. This is DLC released last year, I believe. Released at I didn't know where else to go with that. Just look at those graphical differences here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that armor on Samus. Here we go. Look, Crossproduct leaving the DLC, back in the game that we know and love. Still having a little bit of a stream issue here on Cross's side. There we go. That looks to be clean. All right, so Crossproduct did in fact find Varia. So as I mentioned before, this could end up hurting Cross. Like just imagine if Maisgueuh finds Gravity, maybe even Charge Beam here, and is able to go down, find Varia, and skip all of Bubble Mountain if Cross finds nothing. So really anything can happen right now. So let's just continue to watch and enjoy the ride as we see it together. But Crossproduct is going to go for a spring ball jump here. It's a very, very, very beautiful spring ball jump. Let's see if I can pull it off. Gets it first try. Very nice. Spring ball jump is one of the most versatile items in the entire game. You can get to so many areas with spring ball that you wouldn't normally be able to without it, and it's just such a lovely item. So that's an E-Tank. We'll probably be picking it up because honestly, what I want redemption. I'm gonna go for that high jump with lava dive. I'm gonna get it this time, and that last seed can just burn. Literally. Maisgueuh is pulling off one of my favorite tricks in the entire game, the sponge bath bomb jump. Unfortunately, didn't get it. What Maisgueuh is trying to do here while there was mid-air morph and lay a power bomb just above the water line, and is going to land in mid-air morph again as the bomb explodes, propelling you out of the water up to the ledge. You cannot get there any other way unless you have high jump boots, or he has spring ball, so he could spring ball jump. Actually, you don't need high jump boots. The spring ball jump is extremely tight, but you could spring ball jump. Not a lot of runners know about this, of course, but you can spring ball jump by just doing a mid-air morph and then actually pressing the jump input in the black screen as the screen is transitioning from start screen to play screen. It's pretty tight. Oh no, and Cross finds Gravity! Holy moly! God, that's a big oof. That now puts Cross in ammo mode. That is huge. And I mean, although the wreck ship play was a very good decision, I feel, in my personally, I would have gone up. personally would have gone up. And it just that's what I love about randomizer. Like you can feel like you're making really good plays, right? Because Maisgueuh made this play last time and it was just a perfect play, right? Gravity, wreck ship reserve. But this time it's just not paying off at all. Has not found anything of worth here in the wreck ship. Crossproduct is actually gonna go somewhere, maybe making gonna go down to Croc here, or potentially through the grapple blocks here to the right. No, looking for so thankfully with Cross. Oh, okay, wait, what? Wait, did he check? Oh, he must have checked that. Okay, that makes sense. He must have checked that while his stream was gone. I was like, what are you doing? That makes sense now. Okay. Yeah, his stream was down, and we missed a lot of the checks that he made. So he knew those high jump boots were there, and was definitely going for them. And now he's probably just gonna go straight to. Very good decision to pick up those high jump boots. It's going to make his upcoming gravity jump a one shot instead of a half shot and a couple wall jumps. So with gravity jump with high jump boots, you can do it in one single swoop. Without the high jump boots, you gotta do a couple. Oh man, that just sucks. Maisgueuh finding literally nothing in wreck ship. The most blank wreck ship I have seen in a while. Maisgueuh's gonna head down though, but it just be at a serious disadvantage time-wise here. Maisgueuh might even elect to refill the ship and check Gauntlet, perhaps the front half. Screw attack is that progression item that pushes you through logic, of course. But at least having that screw attack early really pushes Gauntlet. But Crossproduct is going to move down into lower Norfair. So we'll see what they like to do. They could also route down. Honestly, a good decision here would be to do Gauntlet, 230 missiles below Mother Brain, Billy Mays left of Morth, route down through Green Hill Zone, down into Upper Norfair. Which is actually kind of funny because Crossproduct was in the situation where they did the same thing, but in the reverse, leading them the longest possible path to get to the item they need. Maisgueuh doing the same thing, but in the reverse. Actually, he's going to elect to skip Gauntlet, just taking refill, which is fine too. Probably going to go down through Red Tower than it seems. So this is definitely the quicker choice that Maisgueuh could have made to get to the item that they need. All right, Crossproduct going to just continue on a rampage. Unfortunately, if things continue, it doesn't look like Maisgueuh will have time for. They'll hopefully get that scheduled soon, and you guys got to keep on the lookout on the schedule, because we know we'll want to see that one. It really, both of these matches have come down to literal routing decisions. And like those are the best. Those are the best kind of matches when it's just not. And we're gonna see a lot of that because we're literally at the final moments of this tournament with just all the best players in the world just trying to fight for that top spot. And so we're gonna see a lot of really hype matches. Okay, Crossproduct, absolute baller heads up play there. If Crossproduct would have continued. Would have been soft locked, and so realized this and is going to beeline it to get some supers. Here's the issue: you need 5 power bombs to get in. You need 6 power bombs to get out, unless you have Spring Ball, Screw Attack, or X-Ray, or Speed Booster. Maisgueuh picking up their plasma beam. And going to be heading to Crade. As Crossproduct is going to continue down into Lower Norfolk. See if Maisgueuh can do the Crade quick kill here. That's okay. That's really nice for Crossproduct. Not gonna have to worry about doing an X-ray climb or, well, they had spring ball, so, and screw attack as well. Misses the Crade quick kill. That's okay. Got some supers. 51 of them actually. Going to be able to take out Crade pretty quickly here. Crossproduct kills the pirates. And there's an E-tank for Maisgueuh. So if I remember correctly from chat, the high jump, excuse me, the missiles, high jump missile location was where the Varia suit was. And we found gravity at speed. So Crossproduct is going to move in here with 39 supers, which means and 21 missiles. So they can miss a few supers. They also have 10 power bombs. Ridley is down, and a very nice Crade mockball exit there by Maisgueuh. One of my favorite mockballs in the game for sure. And we're probably going to find morph ball bombs here, or charge beam. Charge beam or morph ball bombs. Loves to chill back here. So this is actually, for those of you who never played this before, that's actually the vanilla location for the Ridley beam. Yeah, it really is. And so Maisgueuh's going to be checking the ice beam location here. It's a super pack, so that puts Maisgueuh at 60, which is unfortunate. Because Maisgueuh has, of course, been picking up a lot more minor items, as Crossproduct has ran into a lot of hard progression items and really didn't have to spend a lot of time checking other item locations because, you know, they were busy heading down to Ridley as Maisgueuh is full clearing Rick's ship, and so finds the charge beam, which is really nice. All right, Maisgueuh. Here we go. Also something to note for Crossproduct. We still haven't found Ice Beam, and thankfully Crossproduct found that 10th power bomb. So he's going to be making some checks here. There's Wave Beam. Is it even worth it to go for that? That's tough. Because with charge, without ice, yeah, that's true. Plasma charge, not the best. But I mean, would it save the amount of time it takes to get through the maze? Is it worth it in that regard? Of course, if he finds ice, then that would be nice. But you can still get the Zeb skip with charge ice. So I'm not so sure I would pick that up. But It's a nice beam, damage-wise. And... All right, Maisgueuh picks up their various suit and is going to be heading into the mountain. And we're gonna check here for Crossproduct. It's another super pet. Gonna say nope to that. All right, so Crossproduct just needs to head into Dragon. Thankfully, oh no, I just realized Crossproduct has no way of getting to Botswoom. Can't even do a Crystal Flash clip, which is something we know that they are very skilled in doing. Their last matchup against Diddy Kong, or Moo, excuse me, they pulled off a Crystal Flash clip. And there it is. That puts Crossproduct in full go mode. Does not have to worry about finding Ice Beam. Does not have to worry about finding Speed. Does not have to worry about finding anything. Crossproduct is gonna most likely finish the rest of the seed. And Crystal Flash to you or me is something that, you know, gives runners anxiety thinking about, but Crossproduct can nail any variation of Crystal Flash in their sleep. Did they just take off? Oh, duh. They're already setting up for Crystal Flash. As you can see, Crossproduct just removed both of his suits, and I was a little confused for it, but now I know why. Crossproduct is setting themselves up for Crystal Flash. So getting their health down. But again, for a runner like Crossproduct, this is go mode for them. You're going to see them pull off a very fantastic trick. The problem is we might see. Okay, I'm gonna guess either two variations. First and foremost, we're going to see a new tech discover, the Frog Speedway skip without speed. But second, we're either going to see Crossproduct do suitless, high jumpless, mid-air morph Crystal Flash, or we're going to see him do Spring Ball Crystal Flash. I think he's going to remove all of his suits and do mid-air morph Crystal Flash, which I'm telling you guys, you need to prepare your minds because it's going to blow them. You are going to be like, what? And then you're going to go tell your family about what you saw, and they're going to be like, what are you talking about? Like, Mom, it's a cool game I watch, and this guy did a thing, and you just don't understand, okay? Some birthday suits. That's good. All right, here we go, Crossproduct. Let's see it. I'm curious if they'll save. They'll only have 4 attempts. Excuse me. Yeah, no, wait. Yeah, four attempts? Yeah? Am I mathing right? Yeah, 5 now. Misses the grapple block there. Is going to do a gravity jump. Look to be okay. Yeah, very nice. Alright, so cosine missiles today, just an energy tank. And Crossproduct is going to take a save here. And they're going to show us what they're working with. The easiest variation of the use of morph ball bombs. Crossproduct is going to be showing a much difficult variation of Crystal Flash clip. And I mentioned before, there are so many different ways to actually do the Crystal Flash clip. So what Crossproduct is going to do here, for those of you who really don't understand, Crossproduct is going to damage themselves down to below 50 health. So 49 and below. And they did remove gravity, so they're actually going to be doing midair Crystal Flash clip. Now, they're going to do a midair morph, lay a power bomb, and they have to wait a certain amount of time and jump holding Crystal Flash inputs, which is LR down and shoot. And Crossproduct unfortunately did not do it. In their first in their match a couple days ago, they got a first try. But Crossproduct's gonna give it another attempt. And Crossproduct is probably watching this back right as I speak. And I apologize if you do not get it in the upcoming attempt. Last time when they were doing the speed zeb skip, I cursed them because I said that they were going to get it, and they spent quite a long time on it. Crossproduct is going to pull off another very cool trick. This is called the snail clip to aqueduct. You want to, that looks perfect. That's absolutely perfect. You want to get him frozen literally right where he had him. It was so perfect. And very nicely done by Crossproduct. First try. It's a really, really nice trick. You can actually I'm gonna have a fun fact for you guys. How many spots, not counting position-wise, like on the spot itself, how many spots can you pull that trick off? Down, 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 down. Burnin is correct. 3. Very good, Burnin. All right, here we go. Gonna get another attempt at it. As Maisgueuh is going to last location their gravity suit, which we know is at speed booster. All right, here we go. All right, so personally, personally, I have never pulled off the midair morph Crystal Flash. I have done plenty of morph ball Crystal Flashes, but this particular variation of the Crystal Flash on a whole other level, fam. Like it really is difficult. Like just imagine, like I'm holding a Super Nintendo controller right now. Imagine pressing jump, double tapping down, laying a power bomb, unmorphing, waiting, midair morphing again, holding the Crystal Flash. There's so much button inputs. This is probably outside of the double spring ball jump has the most button inputs out of any trick. I'm trying to think of all of the tricks in the game. This one has probably the most button inputs. Spring ball version. Okay, so here's the thing. Versions of this trick being easier or not really depends on who you ask. Because some people are better at timing on different variations of the trick. But spring ball is a good, I would say is a good, oh, come on, Cross. Ah, man. Crossproduct's going to continue at it though, but there will come a point. Oh, Cross not going to continue at it. Man, that's okay though. Crossproduct is probably going to go check the yeah, just about ready to say probably going to go check the beach and the watering hole. 3 items here: speed or ice. Come on, Cross. That's a super pack. Gonna say nope to that. I apologize, Cross. I know you're gonna watch this back. I cursed you. You didn't pull off the Crystal Flash clip. My bad. Commentator curse. But Maisgueuh's going to be moving down into Lower Norfair here. And... Oh, the double soups! That's 3 super packs. Alright. So what is Crossproduct going to do? Maybe check right side sandpit, left side sandpit? Honestly, that would be a really good decision. Possibly. No, they're gonna give it another go. This is the trick they can do. So they're comfortable enough to try for it again here. Alright, so gonna give it another attempt here as Maisgueuh's making their way up the worst room in the game. Yo, and Inhooky with the 4 months. Thanks so much for the support. And again, gonna have to reset here. So Maisgueuh is in an interesting position here. Gonna have to pull off a off-the-wall spring ball jump. Oh, and oh, he got it, but then he jumped off. Oh no. This is another one of those tricks that were, but you need to. So what's happening here? For those of you who don't understand spring ball, so what's happening here is Maisgueuh is going to press pause, and as the menu is moving into the pause screen, you're going to mid-air morph wall into a morph ball with your spring ball off, and then you are going to turn the spring ball back on, and at the apex of your jump, depending on if you have high jump boots or not. If you don't have high jump boots, you gets it again, very nice. You need to do it much sooner because the apex of your jump is going to be much quicker. But the apex of your jump, you're going to press jump, and it's actually going to give Samus an extra jump in the air. It's particularly used in Lower North, in Meridia to get into a lot of different places. Okay, Cross. You got it this time. Everyone put bless RNG in chat right this very second. Wish Crossproduct all the luck. Let's go. Everyone pool your energy together. Here we go. Whoops. That's my fault. I misspelled bless RNG. No! And I used the wrong emote to begin with. My apologies. Okay, next time. Maisgueuh's making their way down. This is a very, very sticky situation for Ian because, you know, in your mind, you're like, I've already committed, right? I've already committed, and I put so much time already in, and now it comes to the point of when do I stop to go search for ice or speed, or I just gotta try it one more time. It's like it's a battle. It really is a battle with yourself. But Crossproduct's going to check right side sandpit here. It's nothing. But guys, this is really important. What do you notice on Maisgueuh's? Maisgueuh has also not found ice or speed, so we could potentially see our run sync up very soon. Maisgueuh had quite the gap between him and Cross, them and Cross. by going up to wreck ship and it being nothing. But yeah, Phoenix points it out in chat. I was actually just going to point that out. Ice and Speed could still be in Lower Norfair, places that Cross skipped. Actually, let me quickly confirm that. Where was Very? Very was at high jump, so yes, that is true. Yes. All right, Maisgueuh giving Dragon the business as Crossproduct's gonna check Mama Turtle. What do we got for him today? It's a super pack. Shada. Okay, so let's check the Mama Turtle missiles. It's a missile pack. Oh man. Speed. By the way, speed booster is 100% always required for SM. So the fact that they haven't found it yet is pretty surprising. But Crossproduct has three more locations they could check. 2 on the left side sandpit and the shack tool item in Meridia, that is. All right, well, Maisgueuh is going to be heading up to the same place Crossproduct. I'm actually going to leave Meridia. Oh boy. Oh, he already checked left side. Okay. 2E. Nice. Did he check left side and then reset, I assume? And then checked right? I was paying attention on Maisgueuh's side. That's a missile pack. Gonna check alpha power bombs here. We know this is just, I believe, a missile pack and an E-tank, perhaps? But now it's just a battle of, did Crossproduct skip Firefly? I think they skipped Firefly. Because really, Speed Booster or Ice will turn the tides here very much in Maisgueuh's favor. Oh, of course. Of course. So yeah, so really it's down to the front half of Gauntlet. Climb Supers. No, can't be Climb Super. Oh, Climb Supers could be Ice, but we haven't found Speed yet. GT is really a really good candidate as it stands right now. I think Maisgueuh checked Mickey, or Cross or Maisgueuh definitely checked Mickey Mouse. I do remember a Mickey check. Wreck ship E-tank has not been checked. That is true. Looks like Crossproduct's gonna go to wreck ship, and we know there's absolutely nothing here. Oh, Crossproduct had Fantoon marked. Interesting. That I didn't realize it. I guess I knew that, but wasn't really thinking about it. So Crossproduct's gonna do probably a full clear here on wreck ship again. Oh man, but here's the thing, Maisgueuh, of course, I'm not sure about their comfortableness with crystal flash clipping, but this is gonna get super exciting, guys. This is like, Maisgueuh is coming in hot, and really anything can happen right now. This is intense. If Maisgueuh knows Crystal Flash Clip, this could, and nails it, this could be RIP. Maisgueuh did check. Last seed they skipped it. This seed they checked it. They checked it actually before Cross managed to get there. All right, so we're gonna see an attempt at a microwave kill here on Fantoon. Just barely misses it. Gonna try it again here. There it is. Very nicely done. Ooh, have we checked all of Croc? I don't think we have. I'm mixing up the last seed. I don't think anyone's checked Croc. I know Crossproduct went down there, but went up to get high jump, which is what Maisgueuh is doing as well. Oh man, might be getting high jump boots and then going down. You know what? Speed or ice could still be at Croc. Oh no, Maisgueuh takes a fall. So, really best case scenario for Cross. At this point, I don't think there were any power bombs to be found in Rex ship. Just gauging from Maisgueuh's items, and this is really what Crossproduct right now is hoping for: ice, speed, or more power bombs. Like that, any one of those, and he'd be Gucci Mama to continue. And I need to step away for just one moment. One moment. And I am back. So we know the back of Gauntlet's 2 supers, and if I remember correctly, I don't think either runner has checked front. We do have, we don't have logical access to Gauntlet currently. We have our through logic, but we don't have our up logic. So I'm curious where space jump or morph ball bombs are. But this race has been pretty all over the place. And you gotta be wondering what these 2 runners are thinking right now. Crossproduct types in chat, "Are you done yet?" So you know he's really, especially with that comment. That's funny. This has been... Honestly, it's been a long time since I've seen a seed like this before, where... Like, you don't really have the power bombs necessary to really... And there's Ice Beam! That's huge for Maisgueuh! Ah! That's huge for Maisgueuh. Oh, man. And Crossproduct's going the complete other direction. That's a huge find for Maisgueuh there. So, Crossproduct is doing something here that's incredibly pog. He is doing an elevator crystal flash. What it's going to do is it's going to give him a suit that he is then going to use. He's going to bring it up to the pre-bot wound and use the sparks there. Unfortunately, unable to pull it off there. Kind of does look like he got it. Maybe not. What's he up to? Oh! Wait. Whoa, that's an oof. He actually had it. Man. This is tough to watch, as Maisgueuh is going to pull off a trick known as the ice clip. Gonna take this Machtroid here, freeze it, and jump straight through just like that. Maisgueuh is now officially in lead. That looked to be good. Maisgueuh is going to be moving into Botswoon E-Tank room here. And moving on into the Coliseum. Makes their way to Dragon, final boss. So Maisgueuh doesn't have space jumps, so he's gonna do some standard jumps with some grapple beam here. Very nice, very fancy. Crossproduct still working on the So I'm curious. Can anyone explain to me what he's doing here? Oh. Oh! Wait, what? I didn't know there was another part past that. I thought you were given the suit if you performed it on the elevator as normal. Unfortunate that Cross doesn't have space jump. So he has a blue suit, so he could take this as long as he doesn't run. Because if you run, you lose the blue suit. Good news for Cross is I believe he's still world record dashless. So he's very well versed in not running. But here we go. Oh boy. Oh, that was weird. That looked cool. If Crossproduct could have pulled this off a little bit sooner, this could have been a lot different. But here we go. We're going to see one of the rarest ways of crossing this section. Something we have not seen before in this tournament. Just straight walks right through him. Very nice. But GG there for Cross, pulling it off. Match isn't over yet. Maisgueuh still needs to get through. He's already lost the blue suit. So unfortunately won't be able to do a full half heat. I love the conversation these guys are having. It's funny. Alright, Maisgueuh heading to Torian. Crossproduct a good chunk of time behind Maisgueuh here. By the way, whoever wins this series will go on to face Sephi. Just a little heads up. Crossproduct gonna pull off a very nice microwave kill. Do a gravity jump out. And let's catch elevator time. 108.25 for Maisgueuh. We can see how far behind is exactly. 108.25. Another thing to note here is Maisgueuh has ice and Crossproduct does not. So unfortunately, that puts Maisgueuh in a much better position, but elects to group here. Gonna lose him a little bit of time. This Crossproduct is making their way out of Meridia. And Maisgueuh is out of the final Metroid room. And Crossproduct is continuing on. Out of Meridia. So it was a very interesting match. I'm still curious where Speed Booster was. Probably a GT. Screw attack. It likes to sit there at screw. Alright, Crossproduct is making their way. Very slow mock ball there. Heading into the ship. Gonna do a refill, save. So Maisgueuh is gonna head to the eye here and make their way into the green room. Maisgueuh realizing they have screw attack on that off. And they get it. Very nicely done. Last time they had to reset the... This time they get it first try. Very nice. Alright. So Crossproduct entered in at 11:32. So that is exactly 3 minutes and 7 seconds behind Maisgueuh. 3 minutes and 7 seconds behind Maisgueuh. So Crossproduct is probably looking at a escape finish on Maisgueuh's side. So Crossproduct doesn't have ice, so they are going to use power bombs. 3 power bombs per Metroid. And Maisgueuh, oh, they're gonna do stand-up. Doing stand-up always runs the risk of something going wrong, but Maisgueuh looks like they're gonna be able to pull it off, and they do have X-ray, so if something does go wrong, can at least have an opportunity in that regard to unsoft lock themselves. But there they go. Gonna start doing some charge shots into the face. I just realized Crossproduct's timer is about 20 seconds behind Maisgueuh's here. 24 seconds behind Maisgueuh's. Must have been when their stream froze that they got desynced. All right, nicely done by Maisgueuh. Very, very good stand-up section there for Maisgueuh. Gonna finish him off with a few rainbow shots to the face as Crossproduct gonna make their way down to the refill spot here. And Maisgueuh is gonna be heading escape sequence and is just an escape sequence away from facing Sephi in round 7 of the alternative winners bracket. We will eventually have match scheduled Toasty and Fuzda or Andrew, and as well as Ponk and Sloters. Some high profile matches there, so stay tuned for that. We also have Freya's Spirit and Canadian Owl that will be scheduled soon as well. Lots of Metroid action still to come. Alright, so without Speed Booster, Maisgueuh is gonna have left side. Yeah, the storm actually calmed down. And I'm cutting out for some reason. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 32 seconds, Maisgueuh has finished in first place, taking the second match from Crossproduct, eliminating Crossproduct from the tournament. Maisgueuh will go on to face the Sephi in a baller of a match. So definitely stay tuned for that one. Congratulations to Maisgueuh on a very fantastic set of games here against Crossproduct. Good luck in the next round. And what a game. What a game indeed. We're gonna see if any of these So Crossproduct at Mother Brain here, going to be moving into Mother Brain 3. And looks like Maisgueuh is going to be coming in for an interview. And we are joined by Maisgueuh. Hello. How are you doing today?
Hey, sorry. Looking for the pizza.
GG, congratulations, winning against Crossproduct, no easy feat. That last match was, you wouldn't believe what Crossproduct to get through Bot's Wound.
I'm sure
I'm gonna give you a
he
few.
did,
I'm gonna give you a few guesses. I guarantee you. No, actually, go ahead and give it a guess.
Okay, I know Crossproduct can do the crystal flash in Maridia. I
It
can't.
was not.
I
It
never
was
done
not
that.
the crystal flash. It was not a crystal flash in Meridia.
How did you get? Did
That's
you
why.
find
That's
speed
why.
booster or ice beam?
It didn't have speed booster. Didn't have ice beam. Did not do. So how
What?
did he do
I have
it?
no idea.
Can you think of any other way to do it?
No, there's no other way to do it.
He did an elevator crystal flash to get a blue suit.
Oh man.
Yeah. So oh man, he
So much
spent
swag.
he spent a long time trying to do midair morph crystal flash clip, just could not get it, and then went searching for booster ice, couldn't find that, and then tried to do the crystal flash again, couldn't do it, and then ended up going for the elevator crystal flash, failed it the first time, got it the second time, but accidentally released his spark too soon, and then finally after a while he got the elevator crystal flash, but through all of that you were just, because you went up to wreck ship and there was absolutely nothing there, and Crossproduct went down. Crossproduct went down and had everything and was just, we're talking leaps and bounds ahead of you because of his play to go down, but you kept gaining on him the longer he was doing the crystal flash.
Wow. Okay. I understand now.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. But what are your thoughts on the seed?
I have no idea what was the speed booster. And the funny part was I go to one offer without the high jump boots, but I was okay. Go a springboard so I can do it. So much time.
We were like big oof when you got it, but then you fell.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah, that was funny. All right, so Crossproduct finishes with an official SMRAT time of 1 hour, 20 minutes, and 37 seconds. We're gonna go ahead and pull them in for the interview. Here they come, and we are joined by Crossproduct. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
I'm so sorry for you.
I'm sorry for you. You have to go up against Seffi now.
Yeah, Maisgueuh, I was just about ready to ask you, what are your thoughts about going against Seffi next round?
I'm probably shitting on my pants at the moment. So
yo, Crossproduct. Because I know you'll watch this back, and I apologize many times because I was hyping you up for the crystal. It just wasn't happening for you. Of course, it's a big difference when you only have 5 attempts. And
yeah, well, 4 actually.
Right, 4 exactly.
Yeah, you need to get into like a rhythm. It takes 2 or 3 tries just to get into rhythm.
Exactly. I promise you, and I'm sure you would agree with this. If you even had one more powerbomb pack, those first 3 or 4 attempts, you realize maybe you're a little too soon. You're a little too late.
Every single one was too soon. I mean, I also didn't do well at it. Every single one was too soon. If I had thought to go to the elevator after checking the sand pits immediately, then I would have won also.
Definitely,
so it also just wasn't me being smart. Like I could have just been like, so my thought was, all right, this isn't working. Let me go see if I can find morph bombs or another power bomb pack. And I did, and then it wasn't until I was killing Fantoon and I was like, I could just go to the elevator. I have a more consistent setup and everything. And if I had thought to go to the elevator, after failing the first 2 or 3 times, then that would have saved me like 20 minutes probably.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Is that particular trick used in Dashless?
The elevator?
Yeah.
The elevator, yeah. That's
exactly
what I do in Dashless.
That's what I thought.
You get the elevator, you get a crystal suit, or you get a spark suit from the elevator, and then you do a crystal spark to get a flash to get a blue suit. Yeah, whatever I just did. Which you don't actually
Speed
need to
booster,
get through
nice.
pre-bot Twoon because you have Ice Beam, but it does make it faster.
Right. Right.
Okay, just check about the speed booster.
I'm gonna address
Wasn't
why not Spring Ball CF clip question in chat. It doesn't work is the answer.
Oh, it doesn't.
Well, here's the problem. If you do a Spring Ball jump, then you descend as soon as you release the jump button. If you do a midair morph, you always go to your full height, right? If you do a midair
Right.
morph as you're going up. If you Spring Ball jump, you don't continue to go up after you release the jump button. Now, if you're holding the jump button, you cannot Crystal Flash if
You
you're holding
can't
the
Crystal
jump button,
Flash,
right? Because
exactly.
you have to be holding only down shot L and R. Now, the exception to this is if you map your jump button to L or R, then you can set up with a
Right.
Spring Ball, but that means either
Who does
playing
that?
with jump on L and L or R.
Jump on L or R, right? And who does that? That's really interesting.
It would be technically possible, I guess, to do it with a Spring Ball bounce, but
Just
it would
not
mean
viable.
yeah, it would mean not only jumping at the right time, but also releasing your jump at the frame perfect moment as well. So
Right.
I don't really see it as viable in any way.
Yeah. Well, yeah, those were two very interesting. So the first game, let's just talk about that one real quick. Maisgueuh went down, and you guys had found Varia and Speed. Speed was really early, and Varia was really early
No.
as well.
on the first one.
And then so he went to Ice and then down and did Croc and got Space Jump.
Yeah.
But then immediately just completely skipped all of Bubble Mountain and went all the way up to Wreck Ship.
Yeah,
That's where they found gravity.
that one mostly came down to just bad item placement.
Mhm.
The only thing that maybe could have gone my way, the way I played it, is if I get the lava dive and then I get high jump boots from Ridley and then do Suitless Meridia, but I probably wouldn't have even probably done Suitless Meridia. I wouldn't have thought it would have been worth it.
Yeah, we were talking about the problem. You either needed,
And even if I did do Suitless Meridia, it's just slow.
Mhm.
If Maisgueuh, found the right progression fast enough, then there's no way even skipping Wreck Ship and all the others, it wouldn't have kept me. That was just a loss from item placement, I think, for me.
Mhm. Well,
So what's happened for you in the first seed? I didn't realize.
What happened to me? I basically almost last location gravity suit. It was
yeah.
at the reserve tank, and the only other place it could have been was vanilla by the time I got to it.
Mhm.
I also spent about 10 minutes doing a bootless lava dive, which I'm really frustrated about. But that I didn't lose the race because of that. That was unfortunate, but I lost by I wasn't even up to Dragon when you finished the first race. I still had about 15 minutes to go, probably.
Yeah. Well, Crossproduct, it was a blast watching all your races, and of course, it was awesome that you joined the tournament. And hope you had a good time.
Yeah, thanks for putting stuff on. Thanks for restreaming and commentating last minute. I know you had less than 24 hours notice on this one, I believe.
Yeah,
I'll probably
it's all
watch
good.
for 2-hour race later to see how much luck you had on that one.
Yep. It's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. The item placements were just really, really weird. All right, Maisgueuh. Moving on.
Yeah.
Very, very few runners left in the tournament. You're gonna go on face Sephi, so hopefully you guys can find some times to get those matches scheduled soon. Good luck.
Thank
GG
you.
on the win. Crossproduct. GG. And everyone out there in chat, GG. We're gonna find someone to send a raid over to. Let's see here.
So did you have the legs of my input capture during the stream?
Say that. I'm sorry.
Did you have the legs from my input capture next to
Lags?
my clock the whole time?
Oh yes. Showed your input. I had the legs and your analog. or not analog, your D-pad.
Alright.
It was kind of funny. My plan was to crop it down to the actual timer. I was like, you know what? Let's put Samus's legs in there.
Okay. All right. Thanks for everybody. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna head out while Jay figures out who to host up. See you later.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Trying to find a good one. Let's see if anyone's playing Super Metroid. How about this? The first name. No, hold on. Actually, 1 second. I'll find somebody. Don't forget to follow the runners. They did an awesome job. Follow Daniel for sticking around for. Hey, they didn't work. Am I still? Hold on a second. Did I lose internet? Amadeus, am I still here? What's happening?
Hey, you're still here?
Oh,
I'm not sure what's happening.
the commands aren't working on the stream. All right, we will. I need someone to raid. I don't know who to raid. I will raid Melonax. Whoops. Have a fantastic day, everybody. Beim Starten des Raids ist ein Problem auftreten. Bitte für 6 Minuten erneut. What? Oh, there it goes.